I pulled a 20-year-old Yu-Gi-Oh structure deck, Rise of the Dragon Lord, into the modern day, and this is how it did. This is the deck exactly how it came out of the box. There's some banned cards. We'll talk about those a little bit later. Reset hand now, which is fantastic. Because we got Call of the Haunted face down, I think maybe we send Tyrant Dragon. That is a great card to have. That might be even better. Maybe we'll use Foolish Burial. Let's send a Tyrant Dragon. Oh, can Tyrant Dragon not be special summon from the graveyard? This card cannot be special summon from the graveyard unless you tribute one dragon monster. That is a shame, but that's actually okay because we can do my alternative play here. We'll summon the Snipe Hunter instead. Soul Exchange. We'll go for a defense position monster here, this one. So now Fellground Dragon is ready to be summoned, but we might as well make use of Snipe Hunter's ability. We'll discard our Magic Jammer to destroy Mysterious Back Row. We have to get anything other than a 1 or a 6. If we get a 1 or a 6, it doesn't destroy. Kaiser Seahorse. Ah, bad result. My options are the Creator. Once per turn, you can target one monster in your graveyard. Send one card from your hand to the graveyard. If you do, special summon this card. Cannot be special summoned except from the graveyard and only if it was sent there from the field. I didn't realize that Fellground Dragon, our ultimate boss monster, had such a horrible restriction. I mean, it's our boss monster. This might be our only opportunity to submit, even though the Creator is definitely a better thing here. Let's go for it. Tribute. Let's summon our very soul. Fellground Dragon. We can't enter our battle phase because of Soul Exchange, but we're all set up. Now, Fellground Dragon is something we want to special summon back to get its attack increase ability. So when it's special summoned, you can target a monster in your grave. This card gains attack equal to that monster's level. Obviously, we have huge monsters in there, so let's just try and flood the field a little bit. In fact, it'd probably be in our best interest to tribute these two, summon the Creator, and bring back Fellground. It'll be huge that way. Could be good. You've just triggered my Mass Dragon special ability. It lets me special summon another dragon monster from my deck. If this guy's special summoned from the graveyard, its attack and defense become double its original attack. Summon Darkblaze Dragon. So if we bring that back from the graveyard, it will get double attack. So the Creator will come in handy here. Perfect. I'd love to use Big Bang Shot for some piercing, but I think it'd be better if we tribute Fellground, tribute Darkblaze, summon it. Use the Creator's special ability by discarding... Oh, we have to special summon first. Let's go Fellground. Discard this. We're actually using the deck how it's supposed to be used. Come back. Now we get to target a card in the grave. The biggest monster we have is a level 8. Ooh! Beautiful. Battled that. Destroy! And then let's get rid of a Mysterious Face Down. This is going really well. This is a great showcase of the deck. It always is against the dual practice partner, but still. That's fine. It's not attached to anything. Now, I think the cost of bringing back Tyrant Dragon is I have to tribute Fellground Dragon. So I think we don't do that next. We summon Darkblaze back first, and then we summon Tyrant Dragon. Which is quite a weird restriction to have, but okay. And nice, we use Darkblaze's ability so it gets double attack. So let's... Oh, two-pronged attack. Fair enough. Too fair. Well done on the AI there. Some decent work. Oh, wow. Darkblaze has a Flame Wingman ability. That's actually pretty good. Right. Who needs Mystic Walk when we can the Creator? Let's special summon. We might as well go for our Fellground Dragon again. Tyrant Dragon was tempting, but let's get the boss monster back on the field. Let's increase its attack by 8. Beautiful. Battle Creator. Destroy his monster. Go! Fellground Dragon! Win this duel! So these are all the cards that you get in the deck straight out the box. There's some actually amazing cards. There's a lot of ultra rares in it. Unfortunately, there's a lot of banned cards currently in Mass Duel. Giant Trunade, Terraforming, only not too long ago banned in Mass Duel. Terraforming because field spells are just so insanely broken now. Mausoleum the Emperor is what we'd be adding, and this card just makes it so much more easier to summon monsters. Premature Burial, being able to special summon monsters from the graveyard, and obviously if you're able to bounce Premature Burial back to your hand, you can use it again to bring back more stuff. In terms of other cards that we have, we've already covered the Fellground Dragon, which is our ultimate boss monster. But we also have a lot of level 8 monsters, like Majestic Neck Goryu, which can be summoned by tributing one monster, but it sends itself to the grave at the end of the turn if you do it that way. And you can inflict piercing battle damage. The Creator, awkward to get out since it can't be special summoned from the graveyard, but you get to just keep bringing your monsters back from the grave. Guildford, if you use tree tributes for its summon, you wipe your opponent's entire field. Tyrant Dragon, also awkward to get out, but you can do a double attack. A couple cards we haven't seen in that last duel was Guardian Angel Joan, life points when you destroy a monster, Horse the Black Flame Dragon, immunity to spell cards, which is kind of nice. Herald of Creation lets you add a level 7 or higher monster. Some ways of getting out some more powerful monsters like Kaiser Seahorse, Mass Dragon to float into some other dragons, Decoy Dragon lets you bring back your big dragons in the grave. There's some really cool cards in here with some absolutely awesome back row. So to take this deck against modern day decks, I am going to pretend as if I've bought 3 of the decks, and if there's any little suggested cards that a little pamphlet came with when you bought the deck, which, fun fact, still have my original Felgrand Dragon mat. But yeah, let's upgrade the deck. Now, this is my ultimate Rise of the Dragon Lord deck. I'm going to be taking it on at ranked. I've basically flooded it with level 8 monsters because we play 3 copies of Trading because it's just amazing. One of the suggested cards that came with a little pamphlet with this deck was a card called Dark World Dealings. This is going to help us search for cards we need and also dump powerful monsters in the graveyard if we need to bring them back with things like Shallow Grave. Now, the bad thing about this is we're going to let our opponent draw and discard a card, which will help them make a better hand. But I've kept the most powerful low-level monsters in the deck: Decoy Dragon, Masked Dragon, and Snipe Hunter. But we're playing so many level 8s. I know it seems like Brick City, but I think with Trade-In, Dark World Dealings, Mausoleum of the Emperor, the Shallow Grave, and while I don't think it's amazing, Soul Exchange and Brain Control, we're going to be playing a going second version of this deck. So let's see what we can do with this. So right off the bat, we're playing against a Labyrinth deck with a new Labyrinth field, which is very, very beautiful, I must admit. But we actually opened really well with 2 Dark World Dealings, Soul Exchange, Shallow Grave, and the Creator. This is kind of perfect. It depends how much interruption they're going to have against us. But we're going to hopefully, they've got monsters in their graveyard, bring something back with Shallow Grave when we hopefully get something in the grave. That's 1 tribute. Soul Exchange, that's a 2nd tribute. We can probably use Lady Labyrinth and then go straight into our Creator. Now, Labyrinth with their back row is going to be a little bit troublesome for us, but it could be interesting. I think we're going to leave them with Link Karibo here, so it's my move. Let's start by playing Dark World Dealings. I do want a Snipe Hunter, but I think I need to get a monster in the graveyard if we can. If it has to be Snipe Hunter, it has to be Snipe Hunter. Okay, cool. Decoy Dragon, so I'm set up. So I think now it is in our best interest. Oh, the problem is Soul Exchange doesn't let you also summon after you use it. So I can't like normal summon Snipe Hunter to wipe back row and then go for a Soul Exchange play. Let's see how he feels about the Shallow Grave play. Is the first example of the rising of the Dragon Lords. Rise, my Decoy Dragon. And unfortunately, they get to rise as well. Okay, because I am deathly afraid of that back row, I am going to risk sending the Snipe Hunter away. So I'm going to draw another card. Mausoleum of the Emperor. That's actually really good. Mausoleum means I don't even need to use Soul Exchange. But I do, because I want to try and get rid of that monster. I know he'll get it back almost instantly, but let's use Soul Exchange. Oh, it has to target. Oh, no. That's not good at all. That's really bad. Big Welcome Labyrinth, which has some special summon and bounce a card. And he changes his Lady Labyrinth so he gets to set a trap on his field as well. Any trap he wants, that's normal. So Soul Exchange got dodged. That is not good for us. That's not good for us at all. Okay, and now because of lovely Labyrinth's ability, he's also just popped my Mausoleum in my hand. So that's my turn done. And that is unfortunately our first loss. Didn't go too well. I don't know how it's happened. We're going against a back row deck again. First Labyrinth, now this. And my brain controls. I had a perfect... Oh, okay. This is pretty good. I want to go for the Creator, but I need a monster in the graveyard first. So let's use Mausoleum of the Emperor. Rip my life points. Am I right? Let's pay 2,000. And we're going to go for Felgrand Dragon here, even though we won't be able to benefit, but we need it on the field to go to the grave, so I can summon it later. There you go! We summoned our boss monster in an actual online duel. I don't know how long it's going to stay for, but it's still really cool. Legitimately as well. Ring of Destruction! Oh no! I've already cost myself. Oofed. Okay, next play is the Creator, but if they've got like Magic Cylinder or something, that's not good. I don't think I have much back row removal. Trap Trick lets them set any trap card from their deck by banishing a copy of it from their deck. I assume Magic Cylinder, something. Another Ring of Destruction. It is another. They're putting their last Ring of Destruction on the field. So I need to maybe stay small, which is unfortunately a perfect counter to my high level, high attack monster deck. Ah, my field spell, no! My source of power! All right, we need a big draw here. One of my small monsters, Mash Dragon, maybe? Okay, foolish. Not going to help me too much. So I think we're going to have to Dark World Dealing here. We can also see what's in his hand. I wonder what that is. Both draw and then discard one card. I'll get rid of the Brain Control. There is back row destruction in the original version of this deck. There was like Malevolent Catastrophe, which wouldn't have worked because the opponent needs to declare an attack. There was the one where you can bounce a level 5 or higher dragon monster to... You either destroy all spells and traps or you bounce them all. Okay, this is great. We can get rid of one of our creators here. Let's play Trade In to draw 2 new cards by discarding a level 8 monster. Creator to the grave, draw 2 new. Mausoleum, nice, but we know what he's got face down. Okay, we'll get rid of Brain Control. Oh, this is all death. I know what happens when I attack him. Let's draw 2 more cards. Let's get rid of Goryu. Mash Dragon, okay. Let's play safe. Safe. Small. I want Decoy Dragon. Decoy Dragon, just keep attacking with... Okay, that's fine. Oh, I've just realized I can't use Mausoleum now. It'll cost me 2,000 life points to summon the creator. I can't afford it. Oh no, that's not good at all. Oh dear. This card gains attack equal to the result times 500. Inflict damage to your opponent equals to the result times 500 for 3. So he needs to not get a 3. If he gets 4+, I think he has to destroy cards. Okay, I've lost. I actually would have been able to get away with this. I could have used Mausoleum of the Emperor, then used Soul Exchange on this, and then paid 1,000 life points and summon the creator using that and Mausoleum together. But unfortunately, we lost to this very low power deck. Inflict finish damage to your opponent for each card in their hand. Oh, each card they control. That's game. Weirdly enough, this was a bad matchup for us. Never mind. Chainlink 3. I think that's damage as well. That's damage followed by damage. Damn. Okay, we're on our 3rd duel, and this is the most reasonable thing I've seen so far. We're playing against Notorious Sylvans. I assume this is. Oh no, it's got Rika in there as well. Plant deck, basically. But this is fine. I can work with this. Let's use Dark World Dealings. We don't need to use Lightning Storm. 70 effects. This guy's normal summoned. It's kind of fine. Let's send Lightning Vortex. That could be helpful later, though. We'll send Lightning Vortex. I can't believe I'm doing this again. I'm going to pay 2,000 life points. I'm going to summon my very soul ultimate boss monster of this deck, Felgrand Dragon. And then, you know what? Go for it. Trade in again. Let's draw 2 new cards. Get rid of the creator, even though I would like to keep it. Another Goryu. Ooh, hello. Let's battle. Let's destroy your Sylvan Martial Leaf. I mean, we tried. The deceptive first turn with just 1 monster on the field made me think, oh, maybe we'd take a chance at this one. No. Can I just complain about casual for a moment? Look at this. Same person, same person, same person, same person. Same person, same person, same person. Same person, same person. There's nobody playing casual. What is the point of having this if I can't play casual matches against people? I swear, if I join now, I've literally just waited a minute and I'm playing against Tatori. Ah! This is ridiculous! I don't want to play a Galaxy deck again. Right, I'm sick of losing. I think it's time I embrace the modernness of modern day with a modern deck. It's a modern deck. So what I've done is I've updated the deck with some modern cards, but I've tried to keep the spirit of the original by keeping, obviously, Felgrand Dragon in. I've also kept Majestic Mech, Tyrant, Guildford, Creator, Decoy. Decoy isn't that good now I think about it. Brain Control, Trade In. I've upgraded Soul Exchange for Spell Card Soul Exchange, and I've also got Mausoleum. I've also included the King Sarcophagus cards because they're all level 8s. They work with Trade In, and I can also summon 2 of them to summon one of these monsters if I think it's beneficial. We'll see how things go. Now, my opponent has been playing for, let's have a little look, 8 minutes and 30 seconds with me doing absolutely nothing, so I'm hoping he's wrapping up very soon. What he's got on the field so far that we've got to deal with is a monster negate and then steal my monster if it's on the field, another monster negate, another monster negate. What does this do? You can attach 2 material special summon X when a opponent's monster declares attack, stop an attack. And then this 13,500 monstrosity over here. I need to make sure they don't have a negate face down on the field, which I'm pretty sure they do. I think this deck has the ability to add a counter trap card. Unbreakable Exceeds Barrier. When a spell, trap card, or monster effect is activated while you control Exceeds a monster, negate the activation you do. Okay. My plan here was to Lightning Storm, get it negated, activate Soul Exchange, tribute 2 of their monsters to summon Tyrant, and then attack over everything. But the problem is... Ooh, and the Harbinger. I don't think I can compete with this. There's nothing I can attack over. I'm going to summon one of the... They've all got 2 little attacks. Okay, let's just see. Paying 2,000 life points might make him think, oh, maybe I should absorb that with Harbinger. Maxi is fine. We're not actually special summoning anything at all, so... Normal summon. Tyrant Dragon. Which isn't strong enough to deal with anything. That's our worst case scenario. Let's next use spell card Soul Exchange, which lets me tribute my opponent's monsters so I can summon my Majestic Mech Goryu. But guess what? Isn't going to negate it. Yep, there you go. Negated. And then let's 100% confirm that we've lost. Activate Lightning Vortex. Discard our Happy. Attempt to blow up his entire field. Basically, going to activate the counter trap card that's face down his field. And he can also destroy my Tyrant Dragon. Nice. So, you know what? The fact that my modern version of the deck has lost this duel, it's actually lost a few others as well. I just wanted to get one duel where I won with it. I can't bother. I went into today with the Rise of the Dragon Lords thinking it would be absolutely amazing. And it's either just the way I built it, the modern decks I'm going against, and the fact that casual has kept putting me against the same people has really rubbed me the wrong way. So... You know what, Deku? You can attack with your 17,500 tap point monster and win the duel. Right, that's me done. Why did I even start this series? Absolutely I can't wait till we get to, like, a bit more modern so we can actually play some modern cards, because this is ridiculous. Well, GG anyway. GG.